Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Universal You. Today we'll be discussing the astral body. Let me first say that you have a vehicle for perceiving every dimension of existence. And as we go along, I'll discuss those. Eventually, as you vibrate higher, you'll realize that the universe is within you. But for now, let's discuss the astral body. All right, so you have a idea of what you look like based on your daily activities. You have a sort of imaginal form for your body. Now, in astral projection, through meditations and visualizations, you project that form out of yourself into the astral world. And as a result, you can accelerate beyond the speed of light and full space-time, which means you can time travel, you can go to the past to learn things about history and your past lives, or you could go to the future to prepare yourself for upcoming events in your life. You can perceive the multiverse, so you can become aware of different versions of yourself and the choices you need to make those versions a reality. You can avoid certain unsavory circumstances through visions you might perceive from your subconscious, and you become more aware. You can fly, which is pretty cool. Many people who astral project like to fly. You can go to various stable locales in the dreamscape, and you can make contact with your spirit guides and learn things about yourself and remember who you truly are and what you came here to do. I'll talk a bit more about spirit guides, and maybe I'll include a meditation on how to make contact with your spirit guide, your own personal spirit guide. But for now, I'd just like to give you a technique for astral projection and we'll go from there. So I find the best technique is to visualize yourself floating upwards while you're in bed. You might want to sanctify the space before you do it by means of white light visualization or lighting a candle or doing the Kabbalistic cross. This isn't necessary because you're merely an observer of the astral realm. However, if it makes you feel more comfortable, then by all means, go ahead. That's a particularly simple method for astral projection, although I do encourage you to find your own by researching. Although the techniques vary for astral projection, there is a aspect of it that's rather crucial, and that is the moment of release. When I was first getting into astral projection, I would come very close to leaving my body and then I'd stop. And this may be the case for some of you. You have to get to that point where you're willing to let go. And once you do that, you're free from your body and you're able to journey. Another exciting technique for astral projection, this one I haven't personally tried, but through my studies, I've learned that it works really well for shamans during journeying, where you imagine a sort of spiral above your head and visualize yourself shooting up through that spiral. This is particularly effective in conjunction with shamanic drumming. And I'd like to just talk about conscious dreaming. So yes, astral projection is really, really fun, but it's really important that you remember your experience so that you can validate it further. Now, bear in mind that the astral dimension is, of course, your subconscious mind, and it occurs simultaneously with reality, with all reality. So in that regard, I would specify that you keep a dream journal. Simply doing so sets the stage in your subconscious mind that you are ready and willing to learn from your dreams, and in so doing, you'll find that your dreams are more vivid and that you're able to remember them with greater ease. Alright, thank you for watching. Join me in the next video where we'll be going into some discussions on dream interpretation.